venture into a cave of itself, of mystery. What we'll find will definitely have some meaning towards the exile's life.
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the Rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together we will battle this menace.
I've been here. This is when you recruited me for the Mandalorian War.
The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you, of your skills in battle. Join us.
I joined without hesitation, against the wishes of the Council.
The Jedi Council is wise, but can make mistakes. History has proven this, time and time again. The Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons?
Probably the only time that you'll actually ever see Malik pretty much without his mouth thing, whatever thing that is. I had to do it. The Jedi Council was taking too long. The Mandalorians would have won.
You should trust in yourself and in your instincts. It was within our power to end the war, and the Council chose to debate behind closed doors while planets burned.
We never gave them a chance to reveal their plan.
Their vaunted wisdom bred only in action, and that would have led to destruction greater than anything born of the dark side. So, if you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians await on the edge of space, eager to crush the Republic. You know how this turns out. Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you, knowing what it costs the rest?
I wouldn't do anything differently. My choices have made me the person I am today.
So knowing all that would transpire, would you still follow Revan and I? Excellent. And now you are all alone. Would you join me now? You didn't follow Revan and I down our path. Join us. Your journey hasn't ended yet.
Wait. Bastila didn't join you. She warned us all to obey the Council.
She didn't join us that day, but in time, she came to our way of thinking. And even before then, she wavered and wondered what would have happened. It is a familiar path. There were those who wished to follow you to war, yet remain behind. They came to hate you for the choices they wished to make.
I didn't follow you then, and I certainly won't now.
Are you so certain? Every step along the way, we did what we thought was right. Perhaps the same path lays before you, but the time of words are done. Now it is time you experienced the full power of the dark side.
Alright, so we have Kariga Sin, Tavlon Essen, Nisotsa, Azaterep, and Bastila Shan, and Malik himself. And it may seem like a pretty uneven battle, but we're going to go ahead and force wave their ass. Pretty easy to defeat them somewhat. Somewhat, sort of. And do a life support back. Malik may be strong, but his words are foolish. Let's see here. Now we've taken care of that. I'll go ahead and save here again. I'm not sure if this is still the case or not, but there's always a bug with this game that, especially in this part of the game, pretty much it always never gives me enough force points regeneration back. As you can certainly hear, there's some noise going on. Let's see here, this actually does give me 8 force points back, which doesn't look like it's not, which is somewhat of a bummer. You know, all these freaking Chiracs don't even know why I was so afraid. Alright, kill that one. Okay, not gonna decide not to attack it. Okay, well, I've understood that bug pretty much. If you're in combat, you're pretty much not even able to actually move unless you actually move to attack it. Oh, there's a Synagar warsuit. Pretty much what Kreia was kind of talking about there. I don't even get any vitality. Oh, yeah, I do get some vitality points back. I think I'll stop the video here for just a moment here while I get my vitality back to normal. Alright, so pretty much as you can probably already hear, we already have a couple of Chiracs pretty much hanging around here. Fortunately, the other one hasn't really found us yet till now. Of course. Such is the case. Alright. I think I will take that map back there. Says I do have some as well use it. But yeah, pretty much my force points haven't really regenerated yet, even though I have force channel on. Skip that. Oh my god, how can you freaking this? Silly. Force review. It cost me points, but it'll eventually regenerate after a little bit. Just not right now, of course. There we go, 33. It should be somewhat enough. Should be somewhat enough to sustain me. But yeah, pretty much beyond that point where my vitality will pretty much outnumber my force points. This data pad is blown out and inoperable. However, its final message remains burnt to the display. The others were confident they could sneak past the Chirac breeding grounds. I was ordered to lock the door and await their return. I hope they can find us a way out of this tomb. These visions tend to break through all the discipline that I've been gained in my training. Interesting. What the heck is going on? Jedi Expedition. Interesting. Let's go ahead and bring out the plasma torch. And use these guys out of commission as quickly as possible. Which looks like I will have to do. Looks like we'll have to do another one. There we go. There's 3 down. Oh, there's more. Holy cow. Freaking hate this. Annoying. Alright. Well, so much for pretty much using all my force points. Annoying little bastard. There's still one over there. Man, I don't actually wish I had a companion in this game, in this part. At least one. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, my vitality is not. Well, it's still going up, but my force points Not so much. I think I'll stop the video here for just a second here and wait for my vitality to go back up. Alright, so I'm back. So I think what we'll do here, I have a lot of frag grenades here. And we can use thermal plasma grenade at that. Frag out. Yeah, looks like the little buddy's not gonna go in the fight just yet. That's totally fine by me. Rather not deal with any more nuisances than I need to. Alright. Might as well throw a thermal detonator. Make that Chirac. Oh, that Chirac some damage. Not a lot, but just enough to hurt it. Still haven't got my force points back up to optimum efficiency, which probably the reason for that is probably the fact that this is a dark side cave. Really more of these freaking bastards. Enjoy as I am. And the other one hasn't joined the fight just yet as well. Don't really want it to. These guys haven't really done a lot of damage to me. I mean, as much damage as I am doing to them. Not really having that much luck. Throw a little plasma grenade at it. I mean, for every 13 damage, the thing is only doing at least 1 to 5, which is pretty heavily in my favor by a little bit. Alright, what's next here?
Com says we've lost another heavy droid transport. How can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support? The path is mined and the place is crawling with enemies. I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General. It's impossible. We need to retreat.
This is Duxon, the heart of the Mandalorian Crusade.
We know, General, but we just don't have enough men to accomplish our objective, no matter how important. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the crash site. You can't possibly ask the troops to go forward. If you ask us to charge, will it make a difference? Will our sacrifice mean something?
Only Revan could answer that. Even afterwards, no one could piece together what exactly happened. We won, though.
We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mined. If you ask us to charge, there will be losses, General.
Let me go first this time. I'll try and disable the mines.
Thank you, General. Thank you.
Alright. So, not necessarily Duxon in itself, but it works. Plus we get some frag mines in process. I think we're probably going to eventually find some company later on. At least I think.
And now we fight.
Some Mandalorians. Looks like some Chirac too. Get to fight some Mandalorians. Go Republic. Oh, for ghosts, they actually hurt. They actually kind of hurt. They hurt badly. Essentially, that's what they are. Really, essentially visions. Wow, lame. Oh, sweet. We actually have our force points back. Cool. I'm glad. And some more Chiracs. Not exactly growing back as much as I thought they would, as much as I think it would. Sadly not. Oh well, at least we got some of it back. Make it somewhat of a useful fight. And another Chirac. A worm. Of all creatures. And nothing in this room. Freaking lame. Let's see what's next. Oh, joy. Freaking assists. I don't think I'll stop the video in just a moment here and let my vitality get back to normal. Alright, so I'm back. So we're gonna have to deal with Big Bad and Ugly here in just a brief moment here. Which, fortunately, doesn't hurt bad. Very slow. Very slow moving creature. Hurts pretty bad though. And does 28 damage. Pretty much 28 damage just like that. Crazy. There we go. And down you go. Yeah, still vitality is still going up. See here. gonna go that way. Let's see what's over here. No. More of your favorite creatures of all time. The sharks! Ladies and gentlemen, the Shyrax. Ooh, cool. So we have another. I think we have another Sith somewhere in that room, just lurking around. But we can go ahead and be a little bit smart. Put some mines down, just in case. There should be somewhere around here some assists, but as soon as we pick up the loot from that Jedi, we will have to deal with some Jedi, or some Hissis, excuse me. See, Nibelish's data pad. Most of the data has been purposely deleted. One entry remains. The visions. The visions. They thought to trick me by taking the form of my fellow Jedi. Oh, excuse me. But my discipline is so strong, I tricked them back. One fell to the Shyrax and others fell to my lightsaber. Yep, and there's some assists right there. Scare the shit out of me. Alright. Alright, go away. Alright, knock them down. There we go. And then try to deal with this one very quickly. Ow. Don't you dare hit me with your tail, mister. God, this sucks. I can't even get my force points back up to normal. Alright, well, time to stop the video here and let my vitality get back to normal. Alright, let's head on over, see what's going on over here. Oh, it's Kreia.
You are to be commended for making it this far.
Kreia, what are you doing here?
You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present.
What do you mean?
Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
The others?
Get away from her! She's a dark Jedi.
Anne, where did you come from?
Atten, I've had enough of your snide contempt.
Oh. Apparently she has a lightsaber. Fine, Kreia, calm down.
I will protect myself from this foul-mouthed ruffian.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Beodor. This is a personal dispute between Atten and myself.
You're threatening Atten with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
Everybody, put away your weapons.
The three of you would challenge me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Your friends are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this?
You are all just visions anyway. It doesn't matter what I do.
So you will do nothing? Apathy is death. Worse than death. Because at least a rotting corpse feeds the beasts and insects.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Statement: apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
So then pretty much everybody becomes against me, which is, I guess, fine. This could be kind of a interesting problem.
Came from.
And then everybody disappears. Awesome. Kind of a cool statue there. Alright. So we have that. So that was the present. And then we must deal with the future. Many people were wondering where the Great Revan disappeared to. And that's apparently me, right there. At least I assume that would be me. What the bleep? What the hell? How did she manage to knock me off on contact? Oh my god. I'm pretty close to death. Holy cow. Okay, come on. Come on. Freaking lame. What? What just happened? Who was that? Now we get to deal with the master himself. Holy shit, he actually hurts quite a bit. Let's see here. Can I hit him with a lightsaber throw? There we go. I just gotta get away from him. This is so much easier on a console. I don't have to deal with this crazy shit. There we go. Cancel combat. Escape. And escape. Alright. No, don't want to do that. No, go away. Attack you. Cancel combat. Attack you. Then escape. pretty simple. Pretty simple, really. Somewhat. Except that. Just stay right there. Don't have a whole lot of force points left. This is really silly. Let's see here. I mean, I can really barely do a lot of damage against him. And I can't even get my force points to back up to normal. Okay. Let's try that. I don't even think that's even doing a whole lot. Yeah, lame. I do have at least one more force throw, lightsaber throw at him. But I'm gonna stop the video here for just a brief second here and let my health regenerate. Alright, so we're back. So pretty much what I'm gonna try to do here. Place some mines here for our good friend who's been pretty much being a very good boy and just sitting right there. So we shall go ahead and lure him in. As we don't have that much of many force points left. So we shall go ahead and force him to...
In this trial, I am impressed.
Go through it. This was all a test.
The dangers you faced in this tomb were real, but these images of the past serve to prepare you for your future.
What do you know of the future?
Surely you have felt what awaits. Events are shaping themselves about you, seeking to draw you into their center.
I knew such was my destiny. Greatness is in my future.
Take care not to give in to vanity and arrogance. This breeds complacency and stagnation, as exhibited by the Jedi Council. Their prolonged inaction led inevitably to their downfall. The galaxy will bend itself only to those of strength and conviction.
I'm ready to leave.
Search the room you are in. You should be able to unlock a passage that leads outside the tomb.
Oh, I got a lightsaber for that. Alright, cover a mine there. Last mine that we have. But pretty much that was enough. Pretty much that was barely enough. There's a mummified Ludo Kresh. He got his war sword. So what kind of stuff we got in here. That leads us out. Just kind of want to check and see what we got here. Components and parts. And the wicker, the locker. And nothing much else. Alright, let's get out of this damn cave. As much as I find it to be pretty cool, I actually rather find it very annoying. any surprises, so I'll stop the video here for just a brief moment.